Hello, Forerunner. In this video, we're going to be diving into Opensea like a shark, ready to snatch their first NFT. Now, I still remember the first time I was browsing Opensea and I was complete awe that there was this much money being exchanged, as well as how much artistic talent there is out there. Now, I haven't done this yet, but I'm thinking if I pair this with some wine and some fine craft cheese and some flaming hots, I'd probably make some incredibly stupid purchases. I feel like I've never really understood art till recently. Sure, I have some artistic friends that I commissioned in the past for physical pieces and have some great art in my casa, but have I ever really understood it? Even with all the art museums I've visited in the past, I've been like, well, that's cool, but what is it? The good news is you don't really need to understand it, and that's a good thing for all of us. But you can learn to appreciate it over time, especially because finally artists are getting paid for their work. It always seems like artists don't get famous till they are dead. Now, they're being discovered at a rapid pace, and their lives can be changed in literally a minute. Then they're getting royalties from a lifetime now. This fact alone is incredible, wouldn't you agree? I've never really placed a value on art, but now it seems like I'm getting a pretty good feel for it. Soon we're going to be diving into Opensea, but outside of this video, I really want to invite you to look around the numerous collections. Don't just look at profile picture projects, but take a look at photography, true art, even the music that's out there. Don't buy yet, we are just here to explore, so let's get to it. Alright, so we are in the Opensea, and as you can see, there's all these NFTs that you can buy. Sorry I had to do that and drop the rhymes on you, but let's take a look at the homepage real quick. So you got some exclusive Opensea drops. That means it's exclusively with Opensea, as it states. You got your main tree trending collections, pretty cool. And then of course down here, you got all the main categories. Why they don't have a photography category is beyond me, but leave that to Opensea to make that choice. Up here, you got some stats, so you can go to rankings. You can see the top collections for the last 7 days, as well as 24 hours, etc. Let's take a look at this one, Galaxy Eggs. Pretty cool project. I love the artwork. I actually bought this 4 days ago at mint price, and then decided to sell today at 1.5 after these eggs were revealed. Looks like the floor price has gone a little bit lower since then, so maybe it was a good move on my part to make that flip.
A few moments later.
Let's go back to the marketplace and then scroll down to the categories once again. I want to actually discuss these real quick before we wrap up this video. Art is going to be all sorts of art. This is going to include photography and anything that is deemed artwork. So this is an extremely broad category. Music, of course, is going to be NFTs that have some type of musical value assigned to it. Domain names. I think this one is actually pretty fascinating. So back then there was a huge boom with buying and selling domain names. It's kind of here again now at a very early stage, but instead of using like .coms or .io for OpenSea.io, you are going to have instances of basically Ethereum wallet addresses or different crypto addresses. So let's say bob.eth would resolve to your Ethereum wallet address. So instead of trying to memorize that crazy numeric sequence with letters, you could just have it bob.eth and it will send currency to that exact address. So it's pretty cool just to see how people can make things much more simplified just for their own sake, as well as for sending and receiving to others. Next one, virtual world. So I'm huge on like the play to earn space and the gaming space. So virtual worlds and metaverses are a pretty cool concept. So you can basically buy land and then upgrade characters. You can do skins, all sorts of things like that. Trading cards. It's what you'd expect, pretty closely tied with sports and sports collectibles. These three kind of go hand in hand. Utilities. So you'll hear this term a lot more in the NFT world. It's all about having basically use cases for your NFTs. So whether it's passive income, whether it's getting airdropped NFTs, whether it's getting concert access, all sorts of things can be considered utility. And of course you have your all NFT category, which is just way too broad. Alright, well that's it for the Opensea video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next.